whatever we do, change is coming. It's coming with the implosion of our imperium, and it's coming with the rapid degradation of the ecosystem itself. And there's nothing we can do to stop it. It's how we cope with this change. Will we respond rationally? Will we learn to speak to the world with a new humility and recreate structures within our own communities for sustainability? Or will we continue to live in illusion? And in a way, it's a matter of awakening ourselves to our new reality and responding to it.
Well. Look at this. Look at you. We're back for another episode of the best worst show on the internet. That's right, the Griftcast IRL, where we 100% grift you, because this show is all about the grift and only a little bit about the news and stuff today, even though this is definitely a news show. So, 100% grift, 20% news, 80%, 8% who? 80% Lunchy! What's up? What are you doing? You feeling better, Chicharinos? It's about time to eat your medicine again. Yeah, Lunchy, it's about time to eat your medicine. Is that why you're up here, Lunchers? You trying to get some medicine? Oh, no, Daddy, I don't like the medicine. Yeah, I know you don't like the medicine, but oh, I see. Are your nostrils getting all flared out because I forgot to close my old man cream? Sorry, Lunchy, that's probably busting your nose. That's probably getting your nose. I can't smell it anymore. I can't smell it anymore. Hey, you stay off of there, though. There's no room for you. There's no room for you up there. We got joysticks and all kinds of other shit up here, Lunchy. So you can get on your little side table over here. You got the side table. Come on. Right here on your side table. Just jump right up there. Yep, look at that. You got a nice little spot right there. Nice little spot for you. Yeah. Nice. Got a nice little spot for you. So.
Faded History has donated $4.99 and says it's Griftin time.
Ooh, it is Griftin time. Yeah, it is Griftin time. Yeah, I'm sitting here using my, I'm using the OBS or whatever because I don't ever know if people are going to come through and I want the stream to I want to be able to use everything all in one. And when I use Restream, it's hard to bring it, or when I use Restream, it's hard to use all of this stuff at once unless you pay more money for an RMTP pool. But that's just going to add latency at the end of the day. Yeah, we need to come up with a better system for getting people onto the show or whatever. I tried the virtual join-in plugins and stuff, and I just don't like any of them. I mean, honestly, I feel like Discord's probably the easiest way of having somebody join in. Plus, it gives me the option of allowing other people to join easily that are already in the Discord. So, that's what I'm looking at moving to. So I'm probably just going to end up adding like an overlay or whatever to have it so that you can see me, but then you can hear the other people talking and see when their like little voice thing is going off or whatever. I think that'll be interesting because we want to try to change things up a little bit, make it look good. And thanks again to Faded History for that $4.99 through the super chat. We appreciate you. We're just trying to expand. We're just trying to get expanded into the future. And I mean, it's crazy. Today's a weird, interesting day. I didn't mean to go live at the same time as Tim Pool or whatever, but you know what? It's my birthday tomorrow. So I'm just telling everybody it's my birthday. Yeah, it's my birthday, bitches. So I don't give a fuck about anybody. I didn't give a shit about anything else except for me. It's all about me. Me. Yeah, it's the only time of the day, and I only get to be like that, where I'm totally pumped to be me, because I'm about to be 37 years old. Well, technically, I mean, I guess I already am. Jesus fucking Christ. All right. Do not disturb. So, I guess, what are we doing today? Well, we got some news, obviously. We got some news that's going on, or whatever. If Sir Gene or anybody wants to join in, he could just call it on Signal or whatever. Here, I'll just be like, let me just call him real quick. Yes, allow access. Turn on camera. Wait. That which button? Oh, it's that button. It's that button. I'm calling his ass right now. Let's see if it'll work. Oh, wait, I forgot to hit the button. What's up?
Yo.
What are you doing?
Hey, dude.
What are you doing? You watching? You just got home? I heard you were watching Tim Pool.
I was
Now what are you
listening to Tim Pool.
Oh yeah, so Shane Cashman's on there. Can you quick tell me if they're talking shit about me?
They're not even talking about Eliza, but I was surprised. But all the comments, including the paid ones, are definitely anti-Shane.
Oh, well, you just keep reading into that, and then we'll just figure some shit out. You're in the Discord, right?
I'll jump in there. I'm not right now, but I'll jump in there shortly. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just send you a link to it or whatever because I want to try something. Because there's a way of me apparently pinning your camera with Discord so it stays on top of things.
Oh, really?
And I would like to try that out to see if it's actually good or not.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was putting some groceries away. Let me just finish doing that. I'll go upstairs and jump on.
All right, man. Cool. Later.
Yep.
Yeah. See, I use the Signal desktop thing, but here, I'll send him a little link to the Discord or whatever. Copy it. Damn, we just got another super chat from Virginia Olsen.
Virginia Olsen has donated $5 and says happy birthday.
Oh, thanks there, Virginia Olsen, for the happy birthday. $5. We appreciate that shit. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Thank you very much for that generous birthday donation. That's what I like. And you know what, Texas James, I don't trust anyone over 30 either. I don't even trust myself, and I am over 30. But that's all right. I just know I'm closer to death than you, most people, and that's fine. But there's still people out there that are older than me. I respect my elders for the most part, unless they're dumb motherfuckers, right? And then I'll talk shit to them. But anyways, as we start the show, we're supposed to be making shout outs and stuff. So, hey, what's going on to Aaron? Nice to have you back with us. Hello to Modima Rose. Hopefully you're having a great day today. King V, you finally made the starter one. You must have got a notification. Hallelujah. How's it going to CV? Hopefully you're doing pretty well today, my friend. We got Virginia Olsen that came in and sending us some money too as well. Thanks again, Virginia Olsen. You the best. We got Sir Gene saying that he shipped a package out to CV, which I'm pretty sure is an Apple Watch or whatever that she won. So congratulations on that. How's it going to JR Riggs, my homeboy, my friend? Hopefully you doing well again. Hey to Mac Hard. She's saying hello to all the other grifters and grifties out there in the house and stuff. How's it going to Russell Dufresne? Nice to see you out there, brother. How you doing, Bowley MPix hero? I think you're a nice guy. Welcome to the Grifton. Heim. Yain. And then, yes, we did have Federal History.
$4.99
and he donated $4.99, and he said it was grifting time, and we appreciated for it. Thanks to Jack Box. What's up? What's up to Yosef Productions saying that Tim Pool's chat's not happy about Shane Cashman being on. Ooh. And then we got Rika, YOLO. YOLO. How's it going though? What's up, Nimi? Nimich. Hello. What is going on to Magica Poopa? Yes, it's gifting time. How you doing, Legitimate Corp? And yes, it is also grifting season. Get your credit cards out. Let's go. It is also Not So Slim Jim with the Lunchy update. Yeah, Lunchy is still alive. How's it going to Texas James out there over on the Rumble channels? Nice to see you. My boy Scroats McGoats over here in the chat doing his business. Thank you for being here. What's up, Laszlo the Instigator? No notification because all the simps. What? How's that the simps problem? Aren't you the simp that didn't have your app notifications turned on? Or what? What? Or what? Okay, cool. So we're through all that bullshit. And damn, boy. Although, what are we doing right now? I don't know. I don't know what we're doing right now, but I do know that yesterday we put a banger stream out. We put a banger stream out about a really interesting individual. Y'all should definitely go take a look at it. It's called Twitter Censorship, Andrew Tate Researcher, the Nick Monroe Siege Story, featuring Crab Crawler 1, Griftcast IRL. Just a really banger investigation. If you like those long, deep live stream investigations where you definitely get to the bottom of a lot of issues and then even show people some even more insane, crazy shit that you probably didn't even know. Well, we did that shit again, and I still got to set up a thread on it and stuff. I'm just like, I'm just trying to make that money because it's, my birthday's coming up and I'm old as fuck and I'm not rich yet. So figured I'd be rich by now, but it ain't happening. So we just got to keep grinding. But I figured definitely go check that shit out if you did it, because you're definitely going to probably want to get yourself abreast to that one, because I feel like it's going to have a lot of meaning in the near future. Yes, in the near future. But as always, we're supposed to do the Grift, so if you open up a nice little red browser and you go to griftcast.com, you can head on over there and you can hit all of our wonderful grifting links where you can send us that sweet, sweet cash that we oh so love so much. You know what I'm talking about. Green. You can also follow us on all of our social media platforms, so you can follow us and not miss your notifications, or not get notifications and bitch about it as much as you want, as much as your little heart desires. And always, you can also head out there, buy some of our super sweet ass Griftcast merch that you could just wear and show everybody how in on getting grifted and getting grifty you are, because that's just really what we do here. We're the number one. We're the original. Don't take any substitutes. They're basically little bitches. Thank you. And damn, we got ourselves a donation from King V through the Streamlamps donation burger. $5 for your prime number birthday. That's right, my prime number birthday. It is going to be a prime year, I'm at least hoping for myself. And 37 is an interesting number. It's only missing one of my other favorite numbers, 1, 3, and 7. I like those. Number 137, for whatever reason, it's a great number. I don't know why. Wolfgang Polly thought so too. Some people say it's the phase structure constant of the universe, but you know what? They're probably just mathematicians or something like that. It doesn't really matter. But what does matter is that you probably drink coffee. So shit, head on over to Coffee Brand Coffee. If you like drinking coffee, you've drank some coffee before in your life or whatever, head on over to Coffee Brand Coffee and get yourself some fine coffees, teas, cocos, espresso beans covered in chocolate, grinders, K-cups, and basically anything else your heart little could desire or need for the brewings of the drinkins. And yes, you can use the promo code Griftcast. Yeah, you can use the promo code Griftcast and save yourself some money at the checkout. Also, if you head over that link tree, you got the link there too for the thing, and you'll get yourself an extra 5% if you click on it. Isn't that nice? Isn't that fantastic? Now, don't ever say I never did nothing for you, okay? Over here at Griftcast, we care about how we grift, and we like it when people send us direct PayPal donations, Venmo donations, Cash App donations, you know, all of the big ones or whatever, and it helps you just, you know, it just helps keep the show alive. And too, my birthday's coming up, so you know what? Shower me in gifts. I would totally appreciate it in every way imaginable. I mean, even CV got me gifts. She bought me some weed, yo. I got weed, and then some more weed, and then some more weed. She got me a lot of weed, man. That's enough weed for me to get through. Wait, where's the rest of it? Oh, right here. And then these guys right here, you know, we got me some shatters. And then we got some of that, you know, the flowery stuff or whatever. So thank you. Quartering is broken now? What do you mean the quartering is broken now? Right? Why is he broken? What happened to him this time? What happened to Jeremy from the quartering? Why is he broken? What do you mean he's broken, Jay? What do you mean he's broken? Yeah. I don't know. Feel like we got enough weed. See, I'm still I'm trying to conserve my supply or whatever because it's been so broke or whatever. But that's all right, you know. We should have YouTube finally paying us within the next 2 days or whatever, which is super fantastic because then we can, you know, catch up on things, which is actually the main thing that we're happy about. And we're just like, damn, son, we're probably going to have to get back out there and drive again. But, dude, I don't know what it is, but I'm just like getting older and shit. But my fucking shoulder hurts. Maybe it's how I'm fucking sleeping. I don't know, man. My like shoulder hurts. I got like something going on in my back where my like leg has got like a pinched nerve or something. God, just fucked up. 37 years old. I'm fucked up. Is this what it's like getting old? This shit sucks, man. Fuck this shit. Somebody give me some adrenochrome. Go get me go get me some fucking baby juice or something so I can put that shit on me or whatever. What do they call that? Human growth hormone? Some HGH or something? Get me pumped, dude. Yeah, it sucks. This shit sucks, bro. Like, I remember getting older when I was like 33, and I remember getting up that day and being like, oh, my back, because my back has always had problems ever since that server rack fell on me or whatever. But like, it's never really bothered me. But today, it's like, I just got to start stretching. It's really what it is. Just got to stretch, dude. You got to stretch and take a bunch of Vicodin. Even though I don't even like drugs. I'd just rather smoke weed and not feel it or whatever. I mean, the hardest drug that I take is some acetaminophen 500 milligram pain relievers that I bought for $1.98 at Walmart, which is just ridiculous. And then now I'm like, fuck, if I add 30 more years to this, I'm gonna be in a fucking wheelchair and just fucking rolling around. So now I need to like stretch every day. I gotta start going to the gym. You gotta get like swole. Gotta be like one of those beefcake old guys. Yep. Probably not gonna do that. Might do that, but yeah. Yeah, I used to take a lot of ibuprofen or whatever, but I'm worried about heart health or whatever. I also have those. See? I also have 200 milligram ibuprofens, but those are NSAIDs, and those things are anti-inflammatory and pain and fever reducers, but I gotta watch what I take. Can't take both of them. You take one or the other. Yeah, Tylenol is bad for your livers. NSAID, that's right. NSAID. It's one of those things. I don't like those things. Probably got tracking chips or something in them. Fucking bastards. It's whatever, though. I guess this is what happens when you get old. Start to get broken. Shit starts falling apart. You start falling apart. Whatever. Time to get to the news. So, now that we're done reminiscing about how I'm old and fucked up, breaking news, multiple firefighters are battling a massive church fire in Burlington, New Jersey. Presently, a substantial 4-alarm fire is being combated by multiple firefighters in other districts. According to the reports, dense black smoke has been observed from miles away. To date, no injuries have been reported, and the exact cause of the conflagration has not been determined. Dude, what? They're burning down churches, bro. It's happening. I'm telling you right now, it's happening. It's happening. We've already seen it happen in other spaces, but like, this is New Jersey. They're burning down a church. Why'd the fire break out? Oh yeah, there was some old chemicals somewhere and it just happened to go up. It's just a tragedy. I don't believe it. Had to been them Antifa. I'll tell you right now, it's that fucking Antifa. Motherfucker. What are you smoking? What's everybody smoking in chat right now? Hold on. What is this? Gorilla Glue number 4. Gorilla Glue number 4. Is that good? Is Gorilla Glue good? Do you guys know about the weed? I have one package of this Gorilla Glue number 4, and I have no idea if this is a fantastic product or not. Whenever I look at the package, it says THC 22%, and then it says carfenolene 8.7% milligram, myrcene 3.3% milligram, with the total weight of 3.5 grams. And this was harvested This was harvested 6/24 of 2022. Gorilla Glue. Gorilla. Yeah, it's okay. It's nothing special. I know about my weed. I know about the weed that I get. I didn't buy it. But yeah, Gorilla Glue number 4 is some good shit. That GG number 4 always hits the spot, dog. Massive 4-alarm church fire now being detected by Doppler radar. Oh. Yeah, it's the goo. Yeah. It's the goo. So, presently, the United States is under attack from all sides. To foreign domestic banking. I mean, here we go, dudes. This is exactly what I was saying was going to be happening in the past. They're coming for us, motherfuckers. You better watch out. You better like, you know Chinese? You know Japanese? You ready for this shit? Because here we go. Here it goes. Hopefully you're ready. Hopefully you're ready. You're fucking not ready. You're not ready. I know you're not ready. Yeah, it's all right, though. You could have been ready, but you're not ready. Whatever. Into other news. JP Morgan, Deutsche Bank must face lawsuits over the Jeffrey Epstein ties that they had. Ooh. Yes, a judge on Monday in the United States said that Chase and JP Morgan must face a lawsuit by the U.S. Virgin Islands accusing the bank of enabling late financier Jeffrey Epstein's sex trafficking organization. The judge said that JP Morgan and Deutsche Bank must face lawsuits by two women who said Epstein sexually abused them and who accused the banks of enabling Epstein's criminal enterprises. That... Damn, do you think Biden is trying to win points by allowing his people to go after Epstein and he's trying to, like, distance himself that way? Because that seems pretty, like, weak, honestly. Yes, but U.S. District Judge Jed Raffensperger in Manhattan dismissed some of the claims in the three lawsuits, but said the plaintiffs could try to prove the banks knowingly benefited from participating in Epstein's sex trafficking venture. The judge said that he would explain his reasons for the rulings in due course. Epstein has been a client of JP Morgan from 2000 to 2013 and of Deutsche Bank from 2013 to 2018. Both banks have said that they had no legal duty to protect the women from Epstein and denied accusations they knew anything about the abuses. They were just holding his money, bro. Sorry, guys. We were just holding the money, bro. We're just holding the money, bro. That's right. We're holding the money, bro. We're holding the money. Holding the money. Were they just holding the money or were they getting some backroom parties and flying on private jets? I think that little black book's supposed to be coming out. JP Morgan spokesperson Tris Wexler and Deutsche Bank spokesperson Dylan Riddle declined to comment. The lawyers for the U.S. Virgin Island and the two women did not immediately respond to requests for comments. Rakoff's decision means that the banks could remain financially liable for their relationships with Epstein, who was a client of JP Morgan in the other place, and I think this is actually pretty interesting in a little ways, but isn't this like probably the same case that Virginia Giuffre and the other person were actually talked about? I mean, it says that the separate lawsuits, each known as Jane Doe number 1, accused JP Morgan and Deutsche Bank of turning a blind eye to Epstein's abuses because he was an important client and his numerous cash payments came from the banks to pay Epstein's victims. Jane Doe number 1 said that in the JP Morgan case that she was a ballet dancer who Epstein trafficked from 2006 to 2013. Jane Doe number 1 in the Deutsche Bank case also said that Epstein sexually abused her from 2003 to 2018, and both women are seeking class action lawsuits. So maybe it's not the Virginia Giuffre character. Oh, but I guess that's nice. The banks are going to testify. What are they going to say? I plead the 5th. I'm sorry. I plead the 5th. I plead the 5th. Oh, How's it going there, old dog? Welcome to the channel. Nice to see you here, though. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Little guy from Kick. Oh, yeah, look at that. Thanks, guy from Kick. Oh, yeah, it looks like he just followed me. I guess my chat alert's not really working up. We're supposed to have an alert that pops up for that. I guess I didn't set it up correctly. Well, yeah, welcome to the channel there, old dog. Welcome to the channel over here, old dog. Nice to see you with us. Either ways, we're going to go back to the news now. Trigger warning is a Bill of Rights would work for the rest of us. Yeah, I don't think a Bill of Rights would work for the rest of us, guys. I think that we'd all just get stuck in the same ruts. Now, wouldn't we? Let's not all get stuck in the same rut, folks. That's probably the number one thing that you won't want to do. But the Jeffrey Epstein situation kind of seems a little bit weird. A little bit suspect. It's still in the news, but there still hasn't been any type of closure. A Florida man who supported Obama and didn't vote for Trump. He then stormed the Capitol and pepper sprayed cops, broke a $29,000 window, and got 4.5 years in prison. Wow. A Florida man? The Florida man or just a Florida man? Because usually whenever we hear about a Florida man, that's how it's kind of going or whatever. So he stormed the Capitol, pepper sprayed cops, and broke a $29,000 window. Didn't even vote for Trump? What the fuck was he doing there? Huh. Judge sentenced Michael Todd Gardner to 55 months in federal prison for his role January 6th. Huh. Judge Amit Mehta sentenced Todd Gardner II, 34 of Scheffner, Florida, 55 months in federal prison on Friday in the U.S. District Court of Columbia, according to a news release by the Department of Justice. Mehta also ordered Gardner to pay $3,500 in restitution and stay under supervised release for 36 months after he leaves prison. Prosecutors charged with Gardner with obstructing an official proceeding, knowingly entering or remaining in a restricted building, and assaulting, resisting, or impeding officers with a dangerous weapon, according to a criminal complaint. That's interesting. That's interesting. What the fuck were you doing there, bro? So wait a minute. You went to the Capitol. You voted for Obama a couple of times. You never voted for Trump. And then you stormed the Capitol for an insurrection. Huh. And you were wearing a red beanie. You didn't even have a MAGA hat. And then the rest of your gear basically screams Antifa. Huh. Holy shit. Yeah. Kind of makes me wonder if there's actually anything going on over here, dude. I don't know if there's anything going on over here, but it definitely seems a little bit sketchy if you ask me. That seems sketchy. That's suspicious. That's fucking suspicious as shit. That's super suspicious. Yeah. Huh. Attorneys for Gardner argued in the sentencing memorandum filed March 3rd that he grew up in a red state, which explains the huge discrepancy between his life and non-violent choices otherwise and his behavior the day of January 6th. Gardner's attorney said that he voted for Obama both times and did not vote for Trump when he ran for office. Huh. So is this like an example of one of those guys that was, I don't know, maybe interjecting themselves to create chaos in the name of Donald Trump? Kind of seems like that might be what we're looking at here. Kind of seems like a little bit. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. It just doesn't seem straight. Doesn't seem straight, bro. Don't seem straight, but it is what it is, dude. It is what it is. Now, somebody sent me this TikTok video from Dumpster Dive King. Yes, Dumpster Dive King, and this is what he found when he was diving into a dumpster.
I rolled up to this dumpster, and this is what's right on top. It's full of food. None of this stuff is bad. I've been checking dates and it's gonna stop. It's gonna grab and go.
Dumpsters with
They come out.
food in them? Just tons of food. Pistachios? Those are expensive.
Ridiculous. All of this food is good. Pokemon cards? Come on, Pokemon cards? This dumpster is full.
What is this, like behind a fucking Big Lots?
Yeah, this is just not even funny at this point.
Dollar General?
I think they like literally ran out of bags.
Recalled? Pokemon cards? It looks like Dollar General or something.
The police don't come and get me. And the butterflies. God, this is ridiculous.
Look at all that shit, dude.
Literally ridiculous. I'm just digging. I'm taking all of this food.
Cheerios.
I'm taking all of it.
Would you take the
March
food?
2023. And I filled my whole entire trunk with good food.
Yeah, Slim Jims never go
Insane.
bad. All processed junk, but yeah, most of that food wouldn't go bad. Like there was Slim Jims and shit. Those things don't go bad. That shit sits on a fucking shelf for like 6 months at a time. Probably sits in the box, gets shipped. I mean, that shit doesn't break down. They make the food so that it stays processed. But yeah, that's a pretty big score right there. That was a pretty big score. Now, if that keeps happening, and if I keep seeing some shit like that, that's gonna make me a little bit pissed off. Yep, a little bit pissed off. But this should probably make you even a little bit more pissed off because Joe Biden just vetoed his first bill and he's super excited about it. He's big on it. I just vetoed my first bill. This bill would risk your retirement savings by making it illegal to consider risk factors MAGA House Republicans don't like. With your plan, managers should be able to protect you and your hard-earned savings, whether Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene likes it or not. Oh, really?
I just signed this veto because the legislation passed by the Congress would put at risk the retirement savings of individuals across the country. They couldn't take into consideration investments that wouldn't be impacted by climate, impacted by...
Fuck Joe Biden!
And that's why I decided to veto it. It makes sense to veto it. I just signed this veto.
Yeah, it makes sense to veto it for him. I just vetoed something. I just vetoed my first bill, you guys. I vetoed my first bill. I did it. I'm the veto king. You can call me the veto. Biden the veto king. Yeah. Ay. It just kind of makes you wonder, dude. Do they even care? Like CNN says that Biden issued his first veto on the retirement investment resolution. And that investment resolution would have overturned the retirement investment rule that allows managers of retirement funds to consider the impact of climate change and other environmental, social, and governance factors when picking investments. Republican lawmakers led the push to pass the resolution through Congress, arguing that the rule is woke policy that pushes a liberal agenda on Americans and will hurt retirees' bottom line, while the Democrats said that it's not about the ideology that will help investors. Yeah, I don't know. Last time I checked, everybody that was investing into ESG shit and other governance bullshit like that, their investments failed wildly. So, yeah, I guess Joe Biden and the Democrats and everybody else are showing us exactly what we already thought that we were probably going to see him, is that they're actually going to definitely move to try to veto things. And, I mean, sure, if they don't like the fact that he vetoed it, they could probably try to get a 2/3 majority in the chamber to do it. It just doesn't really seem likely that's going to be a possibility. So it's like they're gonna get lots of different things passed, but there's really just not gonna be too much of that, right? There's really just not gonna be too much of that going forward, my friend. I mean, look at that. So far, Trump had 10 vetoes, Barack Obama had 12, Bush had 12, Bill Clinton had 37, Joe Biden's only done 1 so far. Interesting information for you to have. Who knows if this veto thing is going to go anywhere, but you know, there's probably something else that's just going to be happening out of it. I mean, maybe it's got something to do. Maybe it's something got to do with this right here. I got something to do with this. The Oversight Committee. Yes, the Oversight Committee. Oversight Committee, the GOP Oversight Committee says, we've got the bank records. What's this? Biden denies $1 million payment from family to Hunter associate, or payment to family from Hunter associate despite bank records not true. Oh, are these the bank records? Yep, there you go. Amounts totaling up to $1 million. And we got Robinson Walker LLC's originating account, and they went to Biden, Haley Biden, Owaisco PC, First Clearing LLC, Owaisco PC, JBBSR Inc., RSTP, II Inc. Kind of seems like a lot of Bidens were getting a lot of money, and it kind of seems like indeed all of that money was getting shuffled around into a bunch of different people's pockets. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Does seem kind of strange, though. Hundreds of thousands of dollars. Nay, it was $1 million that they tried to get out of all that. Ooh, $1 million. Yeah. Yeah. Now I'm just trying to figure out where we're going to go next on the news train. So, it was brought to my attention that Jeff Bezos was trying to outdo Elon Musk for most firings of a person in a single day. But it looks like he might be getting close. Amazon is now planning to lay off another 9,000 employees, and these cuts follow around the layoffs that were several months ago that affected 18,000 jobs. So 18,000 plus 9,000, that's 27,000 jobs that Amazon has cut in the last few months since this not a banking crisis situation started, right? Not a banking crisis. So look at that. I guess things aren't going so well over there in Amazon land, even though considering this new round of layoffs would be less than 3% of its corporate workforce, it's going to target workers in some of Amazon's most profitable divisions, which had previously been spared, including Amazon's cloud computing business, its advertising operation. Those two segments of its business are much higher margin operations than Amazon's core retail business, according to the financial analysts and finals. Mr. Massey wrote that the annual planning session that the company's leaders wrapped up last week and focused on streamlining cost and headcount. The overriding tenet of our annual planning is that this year will to be leaner while doing so in a way that enables us to invest robustly in key long-term customer experiences that we believe we can meaningfully provide customers' lives as Amazon as a whole. Now, does this have to do with anything with them wasting $1 billion doing the Amazon Rings of Power bullshit and it being an utter fucking failure in every way imaginable because, you know, like they went so woke that they literally are going broke? Probably. Definitely seems to be exactly what we're actually dealing with right now. I mean, I didn't find myself to be any at all surprised here in this situation, but damn, son. It does sound like not a good thing. Not a good thing. Yeah, this shit's not a good thing, right? I mean, is this going to affect the price of your Amazon subscription? Like, if Jeff Bezos tries to start charging me more for Amazon Prime, I might have to cancel that shit, all right? Because, like, I keep paying for it, and I don't buy shit off of Amazon hardly ever. The only thing I've ever used my Amazon Prime for was to watch movies and shit. So, like, it might be time for me to start, thinking about doing other things that they have on Amazon. Because even in the streaming situation, we have been on Twitch for the longest amount of time. And I mean, I don't even know how many followers you have on over there, but we still hardly ever get any viewership over there. Twitch is just the worst, bro. The worst. It's the worst. But you know what's good for me right now? Rumble and the YouTube. Those are the best ones right now. The Rumble and the YouTube, they actually seem to be really getting a lot of play, which is, I just think that's great. Honestly, I just think that's great. It's just great. It's not, what's not great? Motherfucking Amazon firing motherfuckers, but it is what it is. Another maybe sad news, because Amanda Bynes is a person that I've always hoped was going to get out of their crazy motherfucking lifestyle choices. But yeah, Amanda Bynes took life in the fast lane to a whole new level. But unfortunately, it ended up in a psychiatric hold. Let's hope she gets the help she needs and gets herself right back on track. Yeah. She's been placed on a psychiatric hold after she was found roaming the streets naked and alone. Yes, an eyewitness says that Bynes was walking near downtown Los Angeles early Saturday morning without any clothes. We were told Bynes waved down a car, telling the driver she was coming down from a psychotic episode, and herself called 911. The law enforcement sources say that Bynes was taken to a nearby police station where a mental health team determined she needed to be placed on a 5150 psychic hold. Fortunately, sources didn't say it doesn't appear Bynes was hurt at all during the ordeal, though things could have been much worse given the area where she was found. I too get naked when I'm blasted out of my mind on crazy foreign substances. No, I don't actually. I still keep my fucking pants on. I take my shirt off, but I keep my fucking pants on. You know what? I ain't trying to show my dick to everybody. Not everybody needs to be seeing my pee-pee and butthole or whatever. We're fucking classier than that, motherfuckers. Put your fucking underoos on or whatever. I mean, you can let your chi-chis hang out or whatever, but ain't nobody want to see you fucking roast beef lips and shit. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. So I just thought that was a sad thing to report that we wanted to put out there. Now let's get into some Trump news, because there's more Trump fucking news. There's new Trump news every fucking day. It's kind of crazy. But now there's been a breaking leak that now a Georgia prosecutor is considering a RICO and conspiracy charge against Donald Trump over his efforts to challenge the 2020 election. That's right. You heard it here first. Well, technically you heard it from Christina Lalia over at Gateway Planet first, but you see what I mean. What? Another fucking legal case is just coming out of nowhere? Where are they getting all these legal cases from? Who the fuck leaked this shit? I mean, come on, dude. They already got the other one, but here we go. Trump will likely face charges from New York, Georgia, and special counsel Jack Smith in an effort to derail the former president's 2024 White House bid. Far-left Soros-backed District DA Alvin Bragg is threatening to arrest Trump for allegedly paying porn star Stormy Daniels hush payments through his then attorney Michael Cohen in a scheme to silence her and stop the story about their alleged affair from being published in the National Enquirer. Now this, Fulton County DA Fani Willis is considering RICO and conspiracy charges against Donald Trump over his efforts to challenge the 2020 election. Last January, Fulton County, Georgia District Attorney Fani Willis requested a special grand jury in her investigation into former President Donald Trump's efforts to overturn Georgia's election results in 2020. Fani Williams based her investigation on President Trump's call with Georgia officials that was later doctored and leaked to fake news outlet Washington Post. Washington Post then published a completely fraudulent text of the call. These phony charges have already been debunked by the Gateway Pundit and others. Again, Willis and her handlers are now investigating the now infamous call between President Donald Trump and the Secretary of State, Brad Raffensperger, in which Trump pressured Georgia SOS to uncover what he insisted was fraud to overturn some results of the election. That infamous phone call between Trump and Georgia Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger was recorded by Raffensperger in his office, and his Raffensperger teams leaked it and then lied about it to the far-left Washington Post. Oh, wow. Government position? Damn, that's the fucking vibe right there. Dude, do we still have that video? Where was that shit? How are we gonna find that video? Let's see. Brad Raffensperger Trump. We'll just do that. Brad Raffensperger Trump leak call.
So, look, all I want to do is this. I just want to find 11,780 votes, which is one more than we have, because we won the state.
Mr. Secretary, was the president here asking you for exactly what he wanted? One more vote than his opponent.
What I knew is that we didn't have any votes to find. We had continued to look. We investigated, like I just shared the numbers with you. There were no votes to find. That was an accurate count that had been certified.
Sorry, there's no votes to find.
And as our general counsel said, there was no shredding of ballots.
Mr. Secretary, after making this request, the president then goes back to the danger of having you deny these allegations of fraud. Let's listen to that part of the clip.
And I watched you this morning, and you said, well, there was no criminality, but I mean, all of this stuff is very dangerous stuff. When you talk about no criminality, I think it's very dangerous for you to say that.
Secretary Raffensperger, you wrote about this in your book.
You guys remember
you
this?
Said, quote, I felt
Do you remember it?
And still believe today that this was a threat. Others obviously thought so too, because some of Trump's more radical followers have responded as if it was their duty to carry out this threat. Please tell us what you, your wife, even your daughter-in-law experienced.
Holy shit, we got a new member. Lisa Jean Williams just became a member of the Griftcast IRL channel. We appreciate you and your monthly membership. Monthly memberships are the best. Please become a member of the channel today. And please send money now.
Regarding.
So yeah, you guys remember this shit? It was 8 months ago. June 21st, during a public hearing during the sham January 6th trial that was like totally bunking shit. That's what the Georgia DA is going after him. So we got the Manhattan DA and the Georgia DA both going after Trump in some kind of weird black person pincer attack. And then on top of that, they're still coming at him from a completely different direction. Isn't that weird? That is weird. But then again, thanks again to Lisa Jean Williams for becoming a member. We appreciate you. We appreciate that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And now your name is green in chat because you paid some money. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun? Yeah, I think that's fun, actually. I think it's great. I think it's great. You may not, but that's okay. I still like being great. I'm a great man. Yeah. Great man. So now, what else do we have to figure, or at least see from what this situation holds? Well, I don't really know, man. I don't really know. It seems a little bit strange. So if Manhattan DA doesn't arrest him, the Georgia DA is going to arrest him. It's like, or all of them are going to arrest him. They're going to arrest him at one spot, and then they're going to send him to Georgia, and then they're going to send him to another spot. Like, what the fuck are they doing right now? This is some shady ass shit, dude. Some shady ass shit. But you know what? Jim Jordan came forward to say, was the Manhattan DA's office in communication with the DOJ about the investigation of President Trump? Was the Manhattan DA's office using federal funds to investigate President Trump? Alvin Bragg owes our committee some answers. But yes, that's right. Dear Mr. Bragg, you are reportedly about to engage in an unprecedented abuse of prosecutorial authority. The indictment of the former president of the United States and current declared candidate for office. The indictment comes after years of your office searching for a bias, any basis on which to bring charges, ultimately settling on a novel legal theory untested anywhere in the country and one that federal authorities declined to pursue. What's this? We just got ourselves a new member, Russell Dufresne. New member. Thank you very much to Russell Dufresne for becoming a member of the channel. We appreciate that shit, man. Thank you very much. We love our members. That monthly grift is the best grift. It is. It is. It very much is. If these reports are accurate, your actions will erode confidence in the even-handed application of justice and unalterably interfere with the course of the 2024 presidential election. In light of these serious consequences of your actions, we expect you to testify about what plainly appears to be a politically motivated prosecutorial decision. The New York District Attorney's Office has been investigating President Trump since 2018, looking for some legal theory for which to bring charges. The facts surrounding the impending indictment have been known for years. Michael Cohen, President Trump's disgraced former lawyer, pled guilty over 4 years ago to charges based on the same facts at issue in an impending indictment. By July 2019, however, federal prosecutors determined that no additional people would be charged alongside Cohen. Now, in the words of one legal scholar, you're attempting to shoehorn the same case with identical facts into a new prosecution, resurrecting a so-called zombie case against Donald Trump. Even the Washington Post quoted legal experts calling your actions unusual because prosecutors have repeatedly examined and long-established details but decided not to pursue charges. The legal theory underlying your reported persecution appears to be tenuous and untested. Bringing charges for falsifying business records is an ordinary misdemeanor subject to 2 years statute of limitations, which had expired long ago. State law, however, allows a district attorney to elevate nominal misdemeanor conduct to a felony charge if the intent to defraud includes the intent to commit another crime or to aid or conceal the commission thereof. Such showing would extend the statute of limitation to 5 years, which would likely expire soon. Thus explains your rush to the indictment. The only potential speculated crime that could be alleged here would be a violation of campaign finance law, according to one scholar, a charge that the Justice Department has already declined to bring. Damn, son. He is just like destroying this dude at every little step. But I bet you this Alan Bragg character doesn't really give a shit. He's still going to arrest Trump anyway because it's exactly what his handlers told him to do back in the day. I mean, if you didn't get that from the very beginning, I just don't know where you're at on that situation at this particular juncture. I mean, it seems kind of crazy. No, it absolutely seems batshit insane. This shit is batshit crazy. Batshit crazy. So, serious problems. The actual government representatives are calling him forward to basically testify, and they're basically trying to stop him from making the biggest political mistake ever. But it looks like they're going to make that mistake, guys. Right? And they're talking about it in a lot of different areas. They're saying that he's going to get pulled up. Alvin Bragg, they want to talk to you. You got to come forward. And if he does it, or pussyfoots around, or plays any kind of games, his shit is going to be over with. Yeah, his shit's going to be over with. 100%. House Judiciary Committee demands Manhattan DA Alvin Bragg testify. I bet you will. Here's this. You see how all of this stuff is coming up? Everybody's talking about it. All of the big major news articles have been talking about it, but whatever. Whatever. Vaccine makers prep bird flu shot for humans just in case. Bird flu? What the fuck? We're still worried about that? Huh. But yes, some of the world's leading makers of flu vaccines said that they could make hundreds of millions of bird flu shots for humans within months if a new strain of avian influenza ever jumps across the species divide. One outbreak of avian flu, known as H5N1 clade, has killed a record number of birds and infected mammals. Human cases, however, remain very rare, and global health officials have said that the risk of transmission between humans is still low. So now, the vaccine manufacturers of GSK plc Moderna and CSL Seqirus, owned by CSL Ltd, told Reuters that they're already developing or about to test sample human vaccines that better match the circulating subtype as a precautionary measure against a future pandemic. That's weird. So they're already making bird flu vaccines and testing them on people, but we're not really in a bird flu pandemic right now. They're just trying to be ahead of everything. Damn Moderna, damn CSL. You guys are so nice, man. You guys are real great people trying to protect us from the next pandemic like that. I appreciate you. Because, I mean, them fucking COVID shots sucked. Oh, I gotta say, they sucked. I mean, for what reasons? Not gonna explain why, but others like Sanofi stand ready to begin production if needed with existing vaccine strains in stock. There's been a push among companies to develop bird flu vaccines for poultry and a market that's potentially far larger than for humans. Less reassuring, however, is the most potential human doses are earmarked for wealthy countries in long-standing preparedness contracts, global health experts and companies says. Yeah, dude, we're just trying to save lives, bro. Come on, why you guys gotta get all fucking... Why are you guys in the chat gotta get all crazy and shit? Start talking about the Rona and stuff and calling it a scamdemic and all this crap, man. What are you trying to do to me? Get me banned on YouTube again? You guys are bitches, dog. This is one of those, okay, so if all of a sudden people start talking about birds and shit, how the birds are sick, if you start seeing birds sneezing and shit, like, you know what the fuck, bro? Yeah, dude. You know what the fuck, bro? Yeah, how much money do I need for a comfortable life? I don't know. I could probably live pretty comfortable with like $4 or $5 grand a month at least. I mean, that's probably nothing, dude. How much is that, actually? It's probably nothing, actually, when I think about it. Yeah, like for most people, what do you think you could live off of $5 grand a month? You think you could do that? Do you think you could live off $5 grand a month? $5 grand a month is times 12 months is $60,000 a year. Do you think you could live off of that? Because I could definitely live off of that. I literally live off of half of that. I live off actually probably a sixth of that. Yeah, which is really sad, to be honest. But like, could you? You know, yeah, I'm with you, Mr. Blacksmith. I do it on 1,700, dog. Dude, it's much little. Actually, no, my bills are like $2,300 a month, so I gotta at least make $2,500 a month if I want to like survive. Which is why YouTube was good last month. We made almost $3K, which is great. Most of the time, I gotta like struggle to make all that money. Work a lot. Yeah, dude, most people live off $800 a month. Dude, there's people that their fucking rent is $5,000 a month. Yep. Yeah. There's a lot of rent that needs that in like a month. Although, whatever. Just depressing for me to look at that. What's this? $27.50 between 5 people isn't so bad. That's horrible, Intel Valor. I must have $100 per day. God, I wish I could make $100 per day. That'd be great. You know, if you make $300 a day, you're a millionaire. If you can make $100 a day, you're getting somewhere. Usually, you do what you need. Yeah, dude, we need hush money too, dude. We need hush money too. If Corn Pop wants me to stop making all these great videos and shit, all you gotta do is pay me some money. But then again, I don't know. Did you see the White House press briefing this morning? What's it called? Nope, can't say that. Nope, can't say that. There's Karine Jean-Pierre said some shit today.
You can't keep discriminating against some people in the briefing room because you don't like them, you don't like them.
So you have a choice.
No,
you have a choice. You have a choice.
A number of people in the briefing room, and I'm saying that that's not right. This is not China. This is not Russia. This is the United States. This is the White House. It's been 7 months.
She could be green screened.
It's been 7 months. You guys have not done anything for me.
If you have grievances, you should bring them to her later.
I have done that. I've done that. All my emails have been ignored.
And the press corps is tired of dealing with this.
It isn't about you, Simon. I understand that you get questioned all the time and you don't understand what it is to sit here for 8 months and being discriminated against. I understand that you're in the front row and you feel comfortable and you get questioned all the time. But there are people in the back who don't get any questions.
Don't make assumptions about what the rest of us do. Mind your manners when you're in here. If you have a problem, you bring it up afterwards. But you are impinging on everybody in here who's only trying to do their job.
Okay, thank you. I'm saying that you shouldn't discriminate against some people because you don't agree with their question. You're offended by your question.
You made your point.
We all heard it.
You made your point. We all heard it. Shut up. Yeah. Apparently, that guy kind of sounded like he was from Africa or whatever, so there's some black on black crime going on over here, whatever. I mean, there's black on black crime going on everywhere in the fucking United States, man. Fucking go to spring break, all the videos to see. I mean, I'm not trying to be racist, but there seems to be a lot of people of the color variety running around doing crazy shit. And now, in the White House press briefing room, seems like the two African-American individuals in the room are fighting with each other. I mean, is Christine Jean-Pierre racist against other black people? Like, is she racist, bro? I think she might be racist. I didn't think that she was racist, but I'm starting to think that she might be. After I saw that one video of that one lady talking all that shit the other day or whatever, being all like, nah, I don't like white people. I don't like white people. They sound awful. They're the worst. I mean, that was some racist ass shit. And now I'm looking into this shit and I'm all like, you know what? That's also some racist ass shit. It doesn't make a whole lot of goddamn sense to me right now, okay? It doesn't make a lot of sense. I'm trying to figure out what the hell's going on with it. But you know what? Everybody can call anybody racist. So I'm going to call them racist. Because that seems like some pretty racist shit right there, okay? That seems like some extra racist shit. And that's stuff that shouldn't be happening in the White House press briefing room. Yeah, Africans and blacks have two different cultures. They generally don't get along with each other. Yeah, no, they don't, actually. Because they're entirely different people. The ones in the United States are like, we're oppressed and they made our ancestors slaves. And then the ones that are from Africa were like, we live in the fucking desert and shit. I gotta worry about fucking lions and stuff. What the fuck are you gonna worry about? There's motherfuckers with AK-47s and shit chopping off motherfuckers' heads and shit, stealing their kids. And, you know, making them fight in wars and stuff. And you think you got it bad out there in Georgia or in Florida? Shut the fuck up. That's exactly what I've heard from a guy from fucking Africa. His name was Good Hope. No bullshit. His name was Good Hope. He was from Kenya. And literally, he'd be like, yeah, I don't get along with other black people I don't get along for black. He said he got along with black people, but he didn't get along with black people from the South. You know? And I was just like, why don't you get along with black people from the South? Good Hope. And he's all like, because we're like different people. He's like, you know, I'm trying to make something out of myself and, you know, live in this world that's already so free and open where the only person that's limiting you is fucking you. Nobody cares about what color you are or whatever. They only give a shit about how much money you make. Really? That's what it is about in these places. And he understood that a long time ago, right? Like, he was totally aware of that a long time ago. And, like, it's like there's people, I feel like, in the black community, especially in the South, that, you know, have this victim mentality. And that's what he said too. You know, he's like, yeah, they have this mentality like somebody owes them something, or, you know, they're not born in the greatest country in the world. You know, like, I had a fucking, you know, fight to get my ass over here so I could go to college and shit. And he's like, these guys, you know, they're already here and they want everybody to give them their shit for free. And he's like, and that's just not what we're talking about. You know, that's not what we're reality about. But, you know, it's like seeing this stuff with the press. It's just kind of weird. You know, it brings up that dichotomy where it's not even about racism anymore. These people aren't just racist. They're racist against ideas. Like, they use the same ideologies that are all beholden in racism, and they apply it to thought processes of people. So it's like, if you're on the wrong side of them, or if you're on the opposite side of them, they're just never going to call on you. They're never going to treat you good, and they're only going to make you seem like you're nothing. And it's just not good, dude. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good at all. Okay? So it's like, I hate people that are racist. I crack racist jokes all the time because I think they're funny or whatever, but that's just because that's how I grew up when I was a kid. Right? But we see it all the time. There's other reporters that don't get called on. It's just this guy's the one that stood up today, and all of the reporters are having like a shouting match with each other. Even the other reporters don't care about free speech anymore. They don't care that people aren't getting their questions answered. They're just trying to get their fucking job done so they can go home to their kids and shit. And that's just not something that we want to say. Excuse me, I'm like hiccup up. I got hiccups going on over here. That's okay. I can fix that here in a second. Now, what do we have for you next? Yeah, well, we got something weird for you next. Yeah, the race jokes are the funniest, especially when it's about your own race. So, you know, I'm going to go get some tortillas and some beans and some cheese. And I'm going to go make some burritos. And the rest of you guys can go fuck off. Notice the angle of the notary stamp remains the same even after the expiration changes from 2014 to 2018. The graphic, not the stamp. 20,000 of these in 8 AZ counties with more surprises to come. May 30th, 2014. May 31st, 2018. $2019, 2020. Is that Arizona shit? I couldn't figure that out. French Bernie tells journalists they haven't seen real violence yet amid anti-Macron protests. What? They're protesting in France or whatever? What? Macron proclaims to regret nothing as fiery protests spread across France despite police ban. Huh. Really? That really happening? Yeah, I guess that's really happening. Fuck Macron! Yeah! Damn, son. Is this Antifa? Is this Antifa? Is this Antifa? Are you the real Intel Valor? Little bitch ass. You think there's some Antifa in there? Do you think this is Antifa? I don't know. God damn! Dude, the French fucking know how to party, bro. Look at this shit. They're fucking burning the trash and shit. Fucking French, bro. Holy fuck, bro! Oh my god, no! Fucking jackboots, bro. Oh, run, motherfucker! Run, motherfucker! Run, Frenchman! Puta! Fucking shit, bro. Holy shit, bro. Probably a ton of immigrants or whatever that are protesting right now. Holy fucking shit, bro. Holy shit. They're like trying to burn down trees and shit. They're burning trash. Yeah, I don't know if the police realize they're wearing red bands like they did in World War II. But they are. Yeah, isn't that weird? How come the police are wearing... Yeah. You notice that? Did you guys notice that? Besides that one guy in the chat that was smaller? God damn it. Hate that shit. Look at him. There's his red armband right there. That dude's wearing a red band. They're all wearing red bands. And they all say police. Red armband, police. Red armband, police. Isn't that what the fucking Nazis did? Isn't that what the Nazis did in World War II? Hold up a second. Red armband WW2. Yeah, red armbands. Russian armbands. Epic Militaria. Russian red armbands. Red armband with swastikas acquired by American soldiers. Oh, yeah, why? Also, the Red Cross also has red armbands and shit, but the Nazis, they also had red armbands. And the Russians. See, like, little Russian red armband right there. So, who's the bad guys? Super weird. Good eye, guy in the fucking chat or whatever. Jesus Christ, man. So France is having a good time with shit. That's cool. That's cool. Now let's go listen to Ron DeSantis talk some bullshit about Trump.
I've seen rumors swirl. I have not seen any facts yet, and so I don't know what's going to happen. But I do know this. The Manhattan District Attorney is a Soros-funded prosecutor. And so he, like other Soros-funded prosecutors, they weaponize their office to impose a political agenda on society at the expense of the rule of law and public safety. He has downgraded over 50% of the felonies to misdemeanors. He says he doesn't want to even have jail time for the vast, vast majority of crimes. And what we've seen in Manhattan is we've seen the crime rate go up, and we've seen citizens become less safe. And so you're talking about this situation with, and look, I don't know what goes into paying hush money to a porn star to secure silence over some type of alleged affair. I can't speak to that.
DeSantisaurus.
But what I can speak to is that if you have a prosecutor who is ignoring crimes happening every single day in his jurisdiction, and he chooses to go back many, many years ago to try to use something about porn star hush money payments, that's an example of pursuing a political agenda and weaponizing the office. And I think that that's fundamentally wrong. I also think it's important to point out when you're talking about these Soros-funded prosecutors, yes, they may do a high-profile politicized prosecution, and that's bad, but the real victims are ordinary New Yorkers, ordinary Americans in all these different jurisdictions, that they get victimized every day because of the reckless political agenda that these Soros DAs bring to their job. They ignore crime and they empower criminals, and that hurts people, hurts a lot of people every single day. These Soros district attorneys are a menace to society, and I'm just glad that I'm the only governor in the country that's actually removed one from office during my tenure. And in terms of, we are not involved in this, won't be involved in this. I have no interest in getting involved in some type of manufactured circus by some Soros DA, okay? He's trying to do a political spectacle. He's trying to virtue signal for his base. I've got real issues I got to deal with here in the state of Florida. We're obviously shutting down CBDC, which is important. We've got so many things pending in front of the legislature. I've got to spend my time on issues that actually matter to people. I can't spend my time worrying about things of that nature. So we're not going to be involved in it in any way. I'm fighting for Floridians, and I'm fighting back against Biden. That's what I do every single day.
Woo! Spoken like a true politician. But yeah, he's right about the Trump Soros DA shit. He's right. He's right. Guys, he's right. He's right. Oh, well. It's going to be great seeing the two of them on a ticket together. Well, everyone's distracted with Trump's impending arrest. President Z just called Putin his dear friend. What? Thanks to Joe Biden, America is divided while our two strongest allies are now united.
Уважаемый президент Путин, я всегда называю вас как моим дорогим другом.
我非常高兴能够应你之约再一次访问俄罗斯，并且是在我连任国家主席之后的首访国家。
Мне очень приятно по вашим приглашениям еще раз посетить Россию с государственным визитом. Тем более, сразу после моего очередного переизбрания председателя ГНР и в качестве первой страны зарубежного визита я именно выбрал Россию.
你提到了10年之前就是我这个首任国家主席之后选择的首选国就是俄罗斯刚才你提及呢，我也是记忆犹新，历历在目。
Вы только что вспомнили, что ровно 10 лет тому назад, когда я впервые стал председателем ГНР, я сделал Россию как первую страну для моего первого зарубежного визита. Вы напомнили мне об этом, и по сей день эти картины хорошо сохраняются в моем сердце.
Oh, tight. Cool. So Russia and China are besties, bro. Russia and China are besties, bro. Don't be nervous. There's not going to be World War III. Didn't I tell you? Start fucking learning Russian. Start fucking learning goddamn Chinese. Get your goddamn ammo and shit set up because it's about to get fucking crazy out here, folks. Jesus Christ. We're going to be getting invaded by Russian, Chinese military fucking balloons and shit. It's going to be fucked up, man. It's going to be fucked up, man. That's all right. It's not like things aren't going bad here, too. Because now it's being reported that you guys remember the train derailment in East Palestine or whatever, where they said that there wasn't a problem and people weren't having any issues and everything was just fine. Well, according to Fox News, it's not.
On the water and soil. He's the chief sustainability officer of Eco Integrated Technologies. His results were accepted by the EPA, and Scott Smith joins us now from East Palestine. Scott, great to have you with us. As we mentioned, you were hired independently by some residents there in Ohio to see what's in their water, see what's in their soil, see what's in their air. What did you find?
Well, first of all, thanks for having me, Will. It's great to be here. And we found dioxins, but before that, I want to tell you something. 17 years ago, my business and 100 employees' jobs were wiped out in oil and chemical contaminated waters. That's when I realized that water testing and remediation were seriously flawed. And ever since this experience, I go into communities affected by water contamination, and I help people get the truth so they don't have to go through what I went through. And here's the main lesson. You can't find what you don't look for. We started looking for dioxins last week in February. Well, we got initial results back. We got the water results back. We don't even have the soil and air. And we found dioxins. And dioxins essentially are the fentanyl of chemicals. And why? Because they're measured in parts per quadrillion. As much, I've never heard of parts per quadrillion, and I've been doing this for a long time. Just to put it in perspective, lead, metals, other chemicals are measured in parts per billion or parts per million. 1 part per quadrillion is equivalent, if you have 20 trillion pennies, to 1 penny. That's how sensitive it is.
And what is the health risk of dioxins?
Well, it's related to Agent Orange, and if you can look it up, I'm not a toxicologist. I've got a lot of experts. We have a great team. Cancer, it's very dangerous to pregnant women, and a whole host of other issues. And I can tell you what separates this from other experiences I've been to, people are getting sicker by the day. Children are
sicker by the
spitting
day.
up, coughing up blood. I saw pictures today when I was with residents.
Fuck?
So, Scott, you mentioned you can't find what you don't look for.
Did he just say that kids were coughing up blood and shit? Yeah, Agent Orange was fertilizer.
You looked for dioxins. You've been doing this, as you mentioned. I think you said some 60-odd incidences you have investigated independently since the one that you lived through yourself. And I know you've said this, Scott. That has in turn given you the playbook for how these things are normally handled by the government, the EPA, by private corporations that do the testing. What is the playbook?
Yeah, the playbook is, let there be no doubt about it, the public relations people are calling all the shots. And I can tell you right now, the playbook is going to be dioxins are ubiquitous in the environment.
You know, somebody said Agent Orange, right? Agent Orange is a chemical herbicide and deflowerant, one of the tactical uses of rainbow herbicides. It was used by the U.S. military as an herbicide warfare program in Operation Ranch Hand during Vietnam War in 1961 to 1971. It is a mixture of equal parts of two herbicides, 2,4,5-T and 2,4-D, in addition to its damaging environmental effects. Traces of dioxin, mainly TCDD, the most toxic type, is found in the mixture and have caused major health problems for many individuals who were exposed and their offspring. Yes, the dioxin threat. Leukemia, Hodgkin's lymphoma, birth defects, all of that great shit. That's what he's talking about. That's what he's talking about.
I don't even need to get the rest of the results because I can tell you right now, children spitting up blood, people with headaches, getting sicker, that was not ubiquitous in health symptoms in this environment. The good news is we're going to find the truth and we're going to find out what people have been exposed to, and they'll be able to go to the doctors and get help, and this will be able to be cleaned up properly.
Oh, that's where I want to finally arrive at in our conversation, Scott. I know you tested furnace filters because it's the greatest indication of what's in the air and what people have actually inhaled. I know you're going to look at water and soil as well. And I appreciate you're not a toxicologist. I appreciate the limits of your own expertise. But having done this 60 times, to your point, what is your outlook for East Palestine, Ohio? Is it that the dioxins can be removed and people can again live in this village? Or what is the prescription for the cure here in this village and for these people?
Well, there's a great expert team. You got to solve the problem. Like Einstein said, you got to admit there's a problem, and then we can solve it. We need to admit there's a problem here and work together. I also want to say furnace filters. If you want to know what people were breathing in their lungs, the furnace filter is the closest thing to opening up someone's lung. And I want to tell you a quick story. Last night I was at a community fair with Courtney Miller and other residents. We went from the EPA table to the railroad table to the CTEH, that's the contractor. We went to the EPA, they said, we're not testing furnace filters. The railroad is. We went to the railroad, they said, we're not testing furnace filters, CTEH is. So we did that round robin and we found out there may be other people testing furnace filters, but we're going to get all these furnace filter results in over the next 15 to 30 days.
Well, I appreciate the note of optimism, by the way, Scott. In order to correct a problem, you have to accurately diagnose it. But I hear you with that note of optimism that once it's accurately diagnosed, this village can be saved, this village can be cleaned. I heard that earlier in our conversation. I think that's an important note of optimism. This is important information. Your independent analysis is appreciated. Thank you for sharing it here tonight on Tucker Carlson Tonight.
Daddy, don't lick me, Daddy. Lunchy, there are dioxins everywhere in East Palestine. Lunchy, there are dioxins everywhere in East Palestine. Lunchy, what are we going to do? What are we going to do, Chi-Chis? What are we going to do? We don't have any money. How are we going to help them? How do we clean dioxins from the environment? Should we just get a bunch of really fat guys to run around in there? They'll die. They're fat anyway. They were gonna die anyway, Lunchy. Just get a bunch of fat people to run through there. If it fits. Uh-oh, you shaky? You're shaky? You need your medicine? Which one do you need? Come here. Little shit. Yeah, she has been drinking water. Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have puppy pills. Let me see your butt. I'm just kidding. She's like, not my butt, Daddy. All right. Done. Whoa. Yes, that was her Pepto-Bismol, I think. Her Pepto-Bismol. Now she's gonna be pissed off at me. But that's okay. And Dan, we just got a super chat. Thank you very much, Russell Dufresne.
Russell Dufresne has donated $20 and says for the lunchy bill.
Thanks for the $20 for the lunchy bill there, Russell Dufresne. We appreciate you. Very, very nice, my friend. We appreciate ya. We appreciate ya. How's it going, OTU Media? Welcome to the channel. Let's see. Somebody talked over on Rumble. Gotta pop that up. Gotta pop that up, dude. Welcome. Yeah, welcome. Well. Oh boy, East Palestine having problems. But still not the worst problem in the world. Animal sedative laced with fentanyl hits Philadelphia and will be spreading across America.
Here in New York. Welcome back. Good morning to you. It's called Tranq. It's very harmful in the neighborhood known as Kensington.
Lieutenant Corporal Moto and SC brother. All right, cool, man. I'll have to add you. I'm just Defango with a zero at the end of it. Defang zero.
By the emerging misuse of the animal tranquilizer xylazine. The drug
xylazine.
is leaving users like Gene with gruesome wounds that could
Jesus
lead to
Christ.
Again, I might even lose my legs. You know what I mean?
So what is it about Tranq that makes people go back to get a high if your legs and arms and fingers have to be amputated?
Being chemically dependent, you don't have a choice.
James Sherman was once homeless in Kensington and knows just how addictive Tranq really is.
Yep, Tranq xylazine.
In just a few hours and is intense, so many avoid going in for treatment. Xylazine is strong enough to sedate a horse, and according to data from the city, it was found in more than 90% of the dope samples in Philly in 2021. The DEA warns that the drug is leading to a nearly 300% spike in overdose deaths across the nation. It's mixed in with fentanyl to extend the high and does not respond to overdose reversal drugs like Narcan.
What's up, buddy? All right?
So the team carries oxygen tanks like this out on the Philly streets.
So we've had people reporting that they've had blackouts that can last up to 3 to 5
blackouts?
days.
Sarah Laurel started Savage Sisters Recovery,
This
a
is crazy.
nonprofit focused on harm reduction in Kensington. She's on the front line of what her team sees as a public healthcare crisis.
It's very sad and difficult to see in a first world country, 5 miles from Rittenhouse Square, individuals on the side of the road with bone and muscle and tissue exposed.
Calling on the city of Philadelphia to add funding to what soon could be a nationwide problem. So xylazine is not a controlled substance here, so you can buy the drug legally online for about $20, which is also concerning because you don't even have to traffic it in so much. And then they cut it into the fentanyl supply, and it's taken over more than 90% of the dope supply. But I've been to a lot of bad neighborhoods. I worked in Chicago for a few years.
Yeah, xylazine is getting cut into dope. That means since it's not a Schedule 1 or Schedule 2 substance, it's totally legal to buy, and they can cut it into basically anything. And it actually appeared, I've seen this stuff like before or whatever. They used to call it K-Rex or Super K. And when you took this stuff, you basically were like tranked out of your mind or whatever. And these people are injecting it, and it's not even meant for injections. Like, that's the reason that they're like losing their veins and shit. But, you know, that's a story for another time. This is crazy, dude. Crazy shit. Crazy shit. From designer drugs to their original organic precursors, and now designer methamphetamines, bath salts. And this one's been around for a while. They've been utilizing xylazine and ketamine all over the place. It's just ketamine's scheduled. Xylazine isn't, but they're not too different. But they affect the body in a very different way. Mother shares 13-year-old daughter's disturbing classroom activity. Hunter Bear Hooker. What the fuck?
A Texas middle school is now apologizing to parents 6 months after students were asked to play a game in class by their teacher that had 13-year-old girls pretending to be, quote, seducing hookers. The school leader sharing this statement: sometimes we stumble with activities, with actions or words like hooker or seduce should never have a place in our schools. While the intent was never to sexualize a child, I recognize that the impact may have caused students to feel uncomfortable or traumatized. Laura Maria Gruber pulled her daughter out of that school after learning about this. She joins me now. Laura, thank you for being with us. Tell us what happened.
So exactly what you guys shared. It was actually boys and girls that were.
No, Moody Morgan, I know what Special K is. It's ketamine. It's a horse tranquilizer. But recently, in the last few years, when in the ADM community, there was people going around selling something called K-Rex, which was supposed to be ketamine but stronger. But after chemical testing, we realized that it was just ketamine pressed with xylazine, and it gave you a much greater effect. So thank you very much. But I think my time in Dance Safe and like understanding and helping people get through their addictions, or at least test their shit, lets me know exactly what I'm talking about.
Were asked to participate in this game. If you've heard of it or if you've Googled it, it's basically a replacement of rock, paper, scissors, which they could have just played rock, paper, scissors. And it has children pose, role play a angry bear, a shooting hunter to another peer, right, pointing to another peer, and then a seducing hooker with a hand behind the ear and one on the hip. So that's they were lined up in order of maturity level, so youngest to oldest, in one class, and then in another class they were lined up, or they were actually offered candy. So, and it was two separate teachers in two separate classrooms.
Oh, so this happened in more than one class?
Yes, I got actually reports from 3 children, my child in one class, 2 children in another class were able to corroborate that it happened in 2 classes, yes.
So your daughter came home and told you about this. Was it the day it happened?
The moment, like the second I picked her up, yeah.
Wow. Texas. Don't be letting kids call each other hookers and shit. That's fucked up, Texas. Why you guys fucking up like that? People are just fucking up in the world. Yeah, I mean, honestly, there's a lot of people that get into these things online, but in the drug community, it's kind of crazy because, you know, if they're talking about it on this, that means that other people in the local communities are going to learn it, and it's going to be around everywhere, dog. It's going to be around everywhere, dog. And what is it? Like, this is where we have to look at, like, everybody wants to decriminalize all of the drugs and shit, but is the public ready for that shit? Yeah, no. I don't think the public is ready for that shit. If they were, it'd be whatever. Huh. World has less than a decade to stop catastrophic or catastrophic warming, the UN panel says. What? Did we just read something that, like, the temperature of the world hasn't changed in, like, the last 10, 20 years? And now they're telling us that we got to stop, or the world's likely going to cross a critical threshold for global warming within the next decade, and nations need to make an immediate and drastic shift away from fossil fuels to prevent the planet from overheating dangerously beyond that level. Oh, the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change. Oh, wait, those are the assholes that... Yeah, this is the fucking dipshits. So they're releasing their guidance this year? And they're saying that, oh, man, we got to do something about this climate change, even though climate change hasn't changed. God damn it, these motherfuckers. Oh, Dad. It offers the most comprehensive understanding to date of the ways the planet is changing. It says the global average temperatures are estimated to rise 1.5 degrees Celsius, 2.7 degrees Fahrenheit above pre-industrial levels sometime around the first half of the 2030s as humans continue to burn coal, oil, and natural gas. And that whole number holds special significance under the Paris 2015 climate agreement. Virtually every nation agreed to pursue efforts to hold global warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius. Beyond that point, scientists say the impacts of catastrophic heat waves, flooding, drought, crop failures, and species extinction become harder for humanity to handle. But the Earth has already warmed an average of 1.1 Celsius since the Industrial Age. And if anything rises, we are fucked. Holy shit. Dude, are they fucking serious right now? Yeah, they're trying to limit the amount that the planet is going to warm up by 1.5 degrees. Dude, if we go up 1.5 degrees, the fucking world is over, bro. Honestly, I don't even know where to really go with this one at this point, other than just to say, isn't it hilarious? I told you that that shit was going to come out, and then all of a sudden, here it is coming out. Ron DeSantis cut lenient plea deals to shorten prison sentence for child porn crimes. What? Ron DeSantis helping the pedophiles. Homosexual Republican pundit Dave Rubin recently discussed how favorably Ron DeSantis views homosexuality during his recent podcast on Twitter with Hillary Green.
That everyone's running around, DeSantis hates gays, blah, blah. I happen to be gay. I am married to a dude, okay? We're having kids. You know what showed up at my door 2 days ago?
Are you having kids?
We're having two babies, with two baby onesies from Ron DeSantis
Get
and
out
his
of here.
wife, okay? He does not hate gay people. At this PragerU event that I mentioned before, I said, Governor, this is my husband, David. Big hug, smile, took a picture, congratulations on the kid. This has nothing to do with an assault on gay rights. If DeSantis was saying gay people can't get married, gay people can't work, whatever the litany of stupidity that these people think, of course I would be against it. There's nothing I stand for.
Huh. That's from the National File. Ron DeSantis cut lenient plea deals to shorten prison sentence for child porn crimes. And the evidence is there. Florida Times reported that Matthew S. Orris, sailor on the USS Roosevelt, was ordered and held without bail on charges he used a computer to transmit from a ship 6 images depicting minors as young as 9 engaged in sexually explicit content. Oath was indicted last week on 1 count of transporting pornography and 2 counts of possession. Chase E. Keefover was arraigned on 1 count of possessing 9 images of child pornography in his laptop computer aboard the USS Halliburton. But DeSantis cuts deals for both of the sailors. DeSantis dropped one of these charges against Orth, and Orth received a prison sentence of only 6 years, followed by 15 years probation. Here is Ron DeSantis' signature on Orth's plea. Here's another one. And damn, dude. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Dude, why don't they like DeSantis, bro? Why is everybody going at DeSantis? Are they trying to stop DeSantis from running for president? Do they really think that that's the fucking move right now? And then what is going on with this right here? Why is he like got his head cut off with like the little buzz cut right there? Did somebody just like not adjust the... Never mind. Yeah, and DeSantis worked at Gitmo. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Strange news. Strange news. Now, here's a video that's going to piss you guys off. Probably more than anything in the world. And it's footage that comes from the officers of the Vivaldi shooting and how they were talking because the guy had an AR-15. And, you know, one thing to note is that the reason that the cops are talking like this is because the cops don't like it when you have an AR-15 because they don't get issued body armor capable of stopping that AR-15 bullet. Like, you can hit him with the 44 mag, you can hit him with the, 357, a 9mm, any small arms fire, and that's going to be just fine. But you hit them with a bullet out of a 5.56, oh, that's going straight through their body armor. So that's going to make them not want to go anywhere. Just saying.
What sticks out in my mind was the amount of smoke, gun smoke that was inside the hallway. And I told the guys, hey, be careful, we're in the kill zone. Because I knew he had shot through the walls.
Careful, guys, shot fire.
I'm just waiting for those rounds to hit me. Right when we got to where we thought he was at, then gunfire. I knew too, it wasn't a pistol, I knew it was a rifle. I was like, shit, it's a rifle. The way he was shooting.
Take cover, guys.
He's probably going to take all of us out.
Many officers cited the power of the gunman's AR-15 starter rifle. What do they fucking got? They got AR-15s and they got body armor. Oh, but their body armor doesn't stop their fucking bullets.
Take.
Cover. I have a real subject with an AR.
And just the thing is, like, I've never seen that much smoke coming out of an AR ever, unless it was shooting 22.
You know what kind of gun?
No, man, the AR. Here's about right.
What's the safest way to do this? I'm not trying to get clapped out.
I'm not trying to get clapped out.
You knew that it was definitely a AR 223 round. You can see the shell casings. We had no choice but just to wait and try to get something that had better coverage where we could actually stand up to him.
I called for long rifles, I know that. I don't know what words I used, but I knew we needed to get a whole bunch of those over there because I didn't have one. And I don't recall if Lieutenant Martinez even had one when we walked up.
Stop my truck, take out my AR, get it ready. I know there's schools going on. You don't have to be shooting me. I need my AR.
Safe.
Yeah, they all virtually had the same guns that the gunman had, and they were wearing body armor, but... Yeah. Level 3 body armor is meant to stop rifle caliber bullets with velocities of 2,700 seconds. A level 3 body armor plate has a barred insert and is NIJ listed to stop a 7.62 51mm M80 bullet. They don't wear that. Yeah, they only usually wear level 2. That's what they do. They don't wear They don't wear plates and shit. Yeah, you should probably be pissed though. So, the officers basically are all outside saying that they're not going to go in, even though they have the same firearms as that person. There's a shitload more of them, but they don't want to go out because basically he has a rifle and they don't have any protection, right? It says they would need some level 3A plate armor or 3A plates that reliably defends all common handgun rounds, plus stop shotgun rounds including 0.0 buckshot, 12 gauge slug, and even submachine gun rounds. So think about that. Like, they wear stuff that protects them from 9mm, 357, and 38 special. anything bigger like a 44 mag or a slug or something like that, they're fucked. Just think about that. Think about that.
Careful,
and some
brother.
of them
He shot Javi through
now, some of them
door. He shot Javi through.
Like, this guy's wearing a plate carrier vest. He's got an AR. He's not going in. This guy's got full fucking military tack shit on. He's even got what looks to be a plate carrier fucking vest on. Doesn't look like it's got the plates in it, though. This guy right here, though, definitely wearing a 3A vest with plates in it. This guy right here, definitely wearing a 3A vest with plates in it. That guy right there, definitely wearing a vest with 3A plates in it.
Careful, brother. He shot Javi through the door.
Had anybody gone through that door, yes, sir, he would have killed whoever it was. Yes, sir. I mean, we can only carry so many ballistic vests on you. That 223 round would have gone right through you and through the door.
I want to get the door open. What am I going to do? It might as well be paper.
Got one more shield. I don't think it's ballistic though, but I got one more. You guys want another one? There's one more outside.
I caught for a shield, but our shields are, I don't think they're AR rated. They're more handgun rated. They're lightweight. You know, without maybe a ballistic, I feel like we're in that fatal funnel. You know, over there we're gonna get killed. You know.
Bortax showed up and they had this humongous shield. I mean, it was a thick shield. Once they went in, we heard a lot more gunfire. Then all I heard was they said that the shooter was down.
We're going to get scrutinized. I'm expecting that. We're going to get scrutinized why we didn't go in there. I know what the firepower he had based on what shells I saw, the holes in the wall in the room next to his. And I know this is horrible. I know this is what our training tells us to do, but we haven't contained. There's probably going to be some deceased in there, but we don't need any more from out here.
There you go. Yeah, dude. How did this guy get this fucking rifle right here? This is like a fucking nice setup. Like, got the full fucking front thing, full front shroud so that you can fire that bitch pretty good. He's got a ACOG fucking sweet ass scope thing. Daniel Defense. Yep. This whole situation glows, but I guess it gives you some understanding as to why people are so pissed off at these fools. Which I would be pissed off at these fools. Right? I'd be so fucking pissed off at these fools if it was me. And it is me, so I'm pissed off at these fools. I'm pissed off at them. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Bro. You think it smells like a drill or something? Well, yeah, we don't talk about that kind of shit on here, though. That's what we don't do. We don't talk about that shit here, though. Anyways, we've been on for a little bit. Wow, dude, where's all the grift at, dude? We're about to hit 2 hours, son. Damn. Did you guys hear that girl that was claiming to be Madeleine McCann may not actually be Madeleine McCann? I know you're fucking surprised, right? You're super fucking surprised, but yes. Julia Faustina is most likely Madeleine McCann after an analysis has been concluded utilizing artificial intelligence and facial recognition software. And they're pretty much 100% that it's probably not the same person. Isn't that sad? They didn't find her. They didn't find Madeleine McCann, guys. I know. You're pissed. You're sad. Sounds bad. Whatever. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Well, I guess that's what we got to do. That's what we got to do. Things make me mad. in the world today, but what else can we say other than things are getting weird, dude? Like, the border is getting weird. Did you hear that they arrested more Chinese nationals at the southern U.S. border? Trying to enter the country illegally?
Hello. See if I still know how to do it. It was Mandarin? I'm pretty sure. Hello. See if I still know how to do it.
They look like they're on a mission. They all got running sneakers on and basically the same getup. Think about that. So we got Chinese nationals entering the United States illegally through the same border crossing. Maybe they're working with the cartels to deliver fentanyl. That's what some people on Twitter are saying is going down. Because they keep finding Asian Americans embedded with these Mexican Americans, and now they're thinking that maybe they're working for the cartels or as chemists or something else of that nature. I don't really know. What I do know, though, is that there's some shit going on today. There is some shit going on today, my friends.
Read all these lies.
A lot of shit going on today.
I'm the one who decided to do this. A lot of people cautioned me against it because I had nothing to gain. The only thing I'm doing is trying to tell the truth to the grand jurors because I read all these lies in the media that are being promoted by one side. If you see the full picture, you know, listen, if they want to go after Donald Trump and they have solid evidence, so be it. But Michael Cohen is far from solid evidence. This guy, by any prosecutor's standard, and I used to be deputy chief of the criminal division in the Southern District of New York, I wouldn't have touched a guy like Michael Cohen, especially if he's a convicted perjurer. Not to mention, as I said, the 50 to 100 lies he told us that are in those 330 emails.
How do you think you dissuaded the grand jury from indicting the former president?
I don't think he's going to get arrested.
I can't say that because you just don't know. I can't read people's minds.
I've been wrong before.
Certainly a few of them were doing what you're doing right now, shaking your head up and down. But not everybody. So I just don't know. I would love for those people to watch TV or something tonight or just remember what I said and say to the prosecutors, listen, we'd like to see the rest of those emails. Don't cherry pick 6 emails out of 330 and then ask Costello questions about it. That's not fair by anybody's standard. That's pretty. I have a statement here. I'll give it to you people. Yeah.
With his own money, not at the behest of Mr. Trump.
That's what he told us. Yes, not his own money that he borrowed pursuant to a HELOC loan.
The loan.
Yeah. And why did you take the loan, Michael? I wanted this secret. I didn't even want my own wife to know, much less Melania Trump. You know?
Well, just to be clear, did he ever specifically tell you that Donald Trump does not know about this?
Yes, absolutely. He said that.
He said that?
You know, that's what he said at the time. Is it true? I don't know.
Did you tell the grand jury that?
Yes, I did. But I had to force that into an answer. They were getting upset because they'd ask me a limited question based on one of these 6 emails, and I would volunteer information that I thought the grand jury needed to hear. Okay?
Yep. Maybe they are going to arrest him. Yeah, they're probably going to arrest him.
Hey, look. Hey, Mom.
Holy shit.
Who's your next president?
Holy shit. Holy shit, bro. Damn. That's MAGA as fuck over there in New York. They're MAGA as fuck over there in New York right now, dude. What the fuck? Maybe I was wrong about them protesting for Trump. Holy shit, dude. I've been wrong before, dog. New York Manhattan protest, or New York Republicans protest downtown Manhattan with throngs of media surrounding them. Oh yeah, so I guess it was real. And there was a lot of people over there. Ah, yes, and then the Biden payments. I forgot about those. Oh, oversight committees. Yay, 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 yay. Yay, 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 yay. Ay, ay, ay. Well, at least you can see what's up now. Something's definitely up. We really did hope that we were going to get something good going on tonight, but maybe the numbers weren't as big as everybody thought they wanted them to be, but at least there was still some numbers. There was still some numbers there. Yes, there was. Yes, there was. But pretty much that's all we got for you guys today. I mean, I know there was some crazy news. Tomorrow's my birthday, so I hope we have a really good birthday stream and everything works out for us or whatever. We appreciate everybody that came through, did a little bit of donating and stuff like that. We thank you very much. I guess I'll just shout you out right now since there wasn't so many of you. Running the credits would be crazies, but thank you for Russell Dufresne for that generous donation and becoming a member. Thanks to Liz Jean Williams for becoming a member. Thanks to King V for the $5 for the birthday. Thank you to Virginia Olsen for the $5 for the birthday, and thanks to Faded History for the $4.99 for the birthday. We appreciate you guys. It's my birthday tomorrow. I think I'm gonna go do me. I don't know. Not much for me to really do, I guess. Probably gonna go kick it on the gaming channel and play a little bit of Star Citizen and mess around with my new ship. Yes, my salvage ship. Either way, much love to you guys, and thanks for stopping by and checking us out. We appreciate everything you guys do for us, and we hope you guys have a great rest of your day. See you later. Bye-bye now.